The border is secure, but we also have a broken immigration system, and it needs to be fixed.
We're going to have 2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border is secure? Call the border secure?
I think that there is no question that we have to do what the President and I asked Congress to do. Is the first request we made. Pass a bill to create a pathway to citizenship. The border is secure.
We're going to have 2 million people cross this border for the first time ever. You're confident this border is secure?
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration. We also have to put in place a law and a plan for a pathway for citizenship for the millions of people who are here and are prepared to do what is legally required to gain citizenship. We don't have that in place because people are playing politics. By the way, you want to talk about bipartisanship on an issue that at one time was a bipartisan issue, both in terms of Republican senators and even presidents.
There's no Border Patrol agents here. There's no buses to process because they're so busy with the rest of this Yuma sector. We're actually on the other side of the border wall. And one thing that we actually start to notice here is when we start up to Los Algodones around this time, you'll see lots of trucks and cars dropping off the migrants, and then from there the migrants will then cross in here. Hola, son Nicaragua, de Cuba?
Matute, Peru. Petro.
The reason why they're actually going this way is they've been coordinated by the human smugglers to go around the gap here. So the reason why they're going to keep walking is because they're going to avoid this border wall, and they're going to actually enter through an opening there, and then they'll be in the United States and be processing. Behind me, a group of Russian migrants just crossed illegally into the United States. One thing that we're starting to notice here in this Yuma sector is we're constantly running into Russians every single night. So their English is not too good, but we try to communicate and do an interview, and they say that the reason that they're coming into the United States is because they do not support the war, they do not support Vladimir Putin. So this is particularly interesting to see now Russians flying in, getting into Mexico, and from Mexico basically making the journey and then crossing illegally with these groups from Peru, from Cuba, from Venezuela. This is so far the biggest line that I've seen in Yuma. And check this out, we have migrants from all over. From India? Yeah. India here. India here, and Cubans, Peru, Venezuelans. We're gonna take a look at this massive amount of group. Colombia, Cuba, India. And this just continues to show that, you know, Secretary Mayorkas says the border is closed. President Biden says the border is secure. This shows the reality that it's absolutely not, and the groups are coming in from all over. From the Cuba, Colombia? Cuba. What part of the Cuba? Havana. This is just the update here. This is the reality of what happens every single night here in Yuma, Arizona.